All right.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. Boring. Sounds good, man. Not to me, bud. Besides, we're just chilling. We're just hanging out. Always get turned around in here. Am I going the wrong way again? Nah. Okay. Drop this, just want. However, all the Heartless are going to respawn. Take Goofy. He's cool. Dude, Goofy is hella underrated. They treat him like shit in the previous games, and he's always the one that's right. Yeah. But I was saying, if you haven't seen the DuckTales reboot, I highly recommend it. It definitely gave me a new appreciation for Donald. You want like a good reboot 101? That show does it the best a series can do it. Sorry, you okay there? Kind of stuck. Oh shit. Oh, whoops. In this one, though, you don't really have a choice. You always have Donald and Goofy, and your the world-based people just come with you too, so you don't have to switch. You don't have to switch anybody out. Like right now, we've got 4 NPCs helping us if you include Donald and Goofy, which is pretty sweet. God damn it. There we go. You like toes? Good for you. I don't really have an opinion on toes. They help me walk. All right. They're all finally dead. Oops. Aerial recovery. Thank Christ. I'm glad. Finally used that. Ooh, got a strength boost. Yeah, I actually have some equipment now I haven't equipped. Yeah, I'm going to keep the power ring. I guess I thought I did this already. There we go. All right. All right, creepy goth doll time. All right. Bye.
Talk about cabin fever. Thanks for the save.
You okay, Ham?
Yeah, aside from being locked in, the accommodations are fine.
What a tiny little house.
Whoa! Who was...
What's wrong? She's back. That's the doll that Big Ben me.
Ham? Take cover.
Copy that. One stay in the dread and breakfast was enough for me.
Not another possessed toy.
Guys, look alive!
What's up, Cody? Oh, I just realized I was using this Keyblade and not the main one. You know, I honestly, I don't even know this one's stats really. But I like these drive forms better. Purza. I have actually. I have the my full playthrough of it up on the channel too, if you're interested at all. Put like 99 hours into that game. Got all the trophies for it. Yeah, man, I loved it, and I can't wait for part 2 whenever it comes out. Right, where are you at? Oh, hell yeah. Get stuck in the corner. Oh. Damn. I probably could have cheesed that. Boop. Fourth like, what's up, Ami? What's up, Daniel? Boop, yep. Oh, I got high jump finally. I love how this thing like moved like a puppet.
What if we
Dig it.
end up just like her, forgetting ourselves and attacking each other?
I wish I saved my playthrough of this,
That won't happen.
but apparently didn't
You can't be
keep
sure.
that on Twitch.
What if I get taken over, then attack you?
Buzz, you're overthinking it.
Yeah. The heartless, the darkness, can only creep in when our hearts falter. Trust me, you'll be fine if you don't lose heart.
Well, that's good. Because I know you, Buzz. You'll never lose heart when it comes to your friends.
True enough, cowboy.
Okay, I take back what I said earlier about Woody sounding the most like the original.
Let's go find the others.
Definitely not.
Huh?
A flying saucer!
I think I know who that might lead us to.
Still though, I stand by
Come on, guys.
thinking that Donald, Goofy, and Sora should have been ragdolls like Woody. I think that would have been a neater aesthetic.
I just slow you down with all the loose change I'm carrying. I'll hang by the entrance.
No problem. Be safe, Ham.
Hey,
All right,
thanks,
now,
buddy.
well,
You just take
no,
care of
not
your own
yet.
self.
We haven't gone to the arcade yet.
Now, let's follow that UFO.
Right!
I think that's after this. I don't want. When is Superman and Lois returning? I think it's May 18th. Dream team for the Thunderbolts is General Thunderbolt Ross, Baron Zemo, Yelena Belova, Black Widow, The Abomination, and Loki. That'd be an interesting team. I don't really know too much about the Thunderbolts. That door's not open yet. This is still shut. Whoops. Mother... Come on. Alright. Damage you take when you build. I mean, I don't think I need that right now. So I'm going to go back and put high jump on. We'll do that. I forget. Wait. No, that's where we came from, right? Yeah, we came from over there. I don't remember. I think we have to go back to the entrance. It's been so long since I've been off of here. Don't jump. Oh, shit. It's been too long since I've played, man. I don't remember which way to go. It's not up. Rip, he jumped. Damn it. Meow wow, come out. Hey Scott, thank you man for the super chat. Hello, my friend. I'm going to start reading and researching more of the JSA stuff in preparation for Stargirl and Black Adam. Excited as hell to see both of those. Who's my favorite JSA member? I don't know, man. That's a tough choice. I mean, out of, if we're going like Stargirl, it might be, honestly, Stripesy, Pat. If we're talking like classic versions, probably Dr. Fate or Flash. Probably Jay Garrick. You know about Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis? The mobile game coming out next year. Is all the older games, Advent Children, going to be a game as well for it? I did a reaction trailer to the reveal of it. Oh. Oh god. Okay, weird one. I see what you're doing there. Nice. Why can't I remember where to go? Oh shit, I just had to walk over here. Oh right, I got this base fight with this thing first.
The mystic portal awaits.
Yeah, man. The end of episode 1 was what I was expecting throughout the episode, so the entire episode being so wholesome and happy for the most part definitely got me off guard by the end of it. And they went hard with that thing, man. You think the Jay Garrick appearing as Stargirl is the same one that's been on Flash? Well, it's the same actor, so I don't know if it's going to be the same one we've seen before or not. Because the Jay Garrick we've seen in The Flash is from Earth 3, not Earth 2. So it's very... I'm curious to see what they go. Though it's still John Wesley Shipp who's going to be playing him, which is cool. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see how they pull it. There you go.
Hold on. I think I see a pattern to how it moves. My shield.
Would you take the super soldier serum? I mean, probably. I think I definitely would. Do you think Hawk will stay good on Cobra Kai? I do. I think so. All right. I think he'll stay legit. Where'd this thing go? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Almost there.
Where'd you go?
You think there's a way to hit it from far away? Perhaps if we use the cannons on those mechs.
What's up, Gargamon? There you go. Finally got Thunder. Did you like the first Captain Marvel film? Are you excited for the sequel? I wouldn't say I'm excited for it, but I thought the first one was okay.
We are back.
I didn't love it,
Is no more. Nirvana
but
will
I didn't.
not be
I
reached.
definitely thought it was an enjoyable movie. I just wasn't blown away by it, but
Fear not,
I'm always going to watch a Marvel film,
our new
but I'm
home.
not necessarily excited for that one.
Of Andy.
They're
Thank you,
right.
Gargamon. I appreciate
This
that.
isn't where we belong. We've been in this
They did an
Toy
Age of
Store
Ultron with the
long enough.
Battlestar. Like they killed
It's
off
time for us to
Quicksilver
go
fast.
home to Andy's
Yeah.
room.
But
They did.
Xehanort
They did,
told us
man.
that room isn't even his real room.
Can you prove that any of that nonsense is true? And even if that Andy's room is fake, it doesn't mean he's not somewhere in this world with us. I'm going home to wait for him. No more debate. You with me, Woody?
You're right, Buzz.
I was hoping that Hawk would
Now that
stay
we're
on
all
Team
accounted
Cobra
for,
Kai and be Kreese's new star
We
pupil
should
like
meet
Johnny
up at
was
the
in
entrance and
85.
go home.
Okay. We could have used friends like you for the final showdown.
But Organization 13
Thank you for that, Sheena.
to solve.
Thank you for the super chat.
I'm not so sure about that.
Sprinkles. Just everybody's loving Battlestar 2 didn't last long enough to make an
Guys,
impression.
Can we see you off?
Yeah. I don't know
That
about
would be
that.
great.
Because I don't know. I really like the character that we saw of him. I thought it was really cool. Return to the first floor of the Toy Store. Now, this is what I was doing. I was getting ahead of myself. I knew I was missing a step. And there's the entrance. Captain Marvel was at least better than Thor 1.
Sarge, roll call.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Alto is falling.
Have you liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier so far? Been loving it.
Sarge,
I've been enjoying it quite a bit.
Ham, aliens, 1, 2, 3.
And Daniel, I was kind of hoping that in the long run, but I've also wanted Hawk to come around, so I was a little torn on it. I'm glad he's back on. He's had his day in the sun over at Cobra Kai, but he's back seeing the light, the
This is about
wrong
us?
scene.
He's not safe.
He's seeing the
Heartless are
light.
out
That's
there.
what I'm trying to say.
You're right.
I'm glad the community isn't hyping next week's cameo up like WandaVision.
Goofy. Any chance
I
you
mean,
can help
earlier
us one
today,
last
I know you
time?
weren't in the live stream or whatever,
Sure.
but from this afternoon, I definitely got a lot of questions about who my opinion was on who it was going to be.
Ham said
So I know
Rex
people
was
were
in the
talking
video
about it and
game
thinking
section.
about it, but I don't care. I'm not like after WandaVision, man, I'm just not gonna worry about it or try to overthink anything. Second floor? No, we need to go to the third floor. Would you watch the new Lightyear movie coming out in 2022? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Would you back off, bruh? Dude, chill. Oh my god, I hate fighting these things without a mech. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Try this.
I don't have aerial block yet, do I? No, I do. Just doesn't want to cooperate. Alright, I want to go up. Alright. I'm going to... Oops. I'm gonna hit this save point first. Well, I think I'm gonna spawn a battle. Oh, nope, I'm good. Hope Carol cameos in Miss Marvel. That would be really cool. I would like that a lot. Have I played Outlast 1? I've played a little bit of it myself. I've watched other people play it just because I got kind of bored and frustrated with the game. Let's buy that and that since they don't have, damn it, any upgrades. Gonna be watching Black Adam promos almost every day for the next year to keep my hype up. Dude, you're gonna burn yourself out doing that. All right, so this is already strength 6 if I level it up, but I don't really want that though. Where's my kingdom key? That one? It's at 4 and 3. Encoder is 4/4. Starlight's 3, or Shooting Stars 3/6. Hey, well, thank you for that, Extreme Nation. Thank you for the super chat and thank you for the love, man. I really appreciate that. I think honestly the most well-rounded one to invest in is going to be this one for right now, at least. Oh yeah, I need some Damascus, so I can't do that yet. Cameo would be Falcon, but in a new suit. Hey, the cameo could be Falcon wearing Cap's suit. That could be that could be the cameo. If Vision talking to Vision was the other one, do you think Loki will join the TVA, or do you think they'll let him go to cause some mischief? I don't think they'll let him go. I think at the end of it, he'll probably find a way to get out of it on his own or escape. All right. When we see Falcon in that cat suit, it's gonna weigh a lot. Yeah, man. But I think he can do it. I think he can carry that weight.
Hooray! Look! I found it! See, Sora? Well, I never looked this good. The clothes kind of match.
Huh?
Someone once said Loki will eventually join the Avengers. In the MCU, I could see it as a possibility, but I doubt it. I don't think that would be a good fit.
Figures. See? I told you, Buzz. They're toys, just like the rest of us.
Well, I suppose.
Donald, I thought your magic decided how I look. Explain.
Simple, that's not you.
Say, Riku would make a great action figure.
Must be him.
Oh, it's me. I've got the black clothes and,
Maybe Lady Loki in the Thunderbolts.
All right,
It's a
everyone.
possibility.
Now that we're back
I don't know what
together,
it is, but I've kind of lost my Arrowverse hype. Still love watching the shows, but I'm not uber excited for them, except Stargirl. Probably because we're not getting an official crossover. Yeah, we're getting a little one. After Crisis on Infinite Earths and after Arrow ended,
next time.
I
Right
feel
now,
the
we
same
need
way
to
I
go.
did after Endgame, like for the MCU. Like I was going to watch all the Marvel stuff after Endgame, but after Endgame, I wasn't really like hyped for anything. Nothing
say it, Nora.
after Endgame. And I felt like that because it felt like, you know, all right, we hit the end point. Everything after this is just going to be like just continuations, and it's not going to like be huge, epic, ground shattering like that again. And it still will probably be a while before we get to something like that, but I don't know.
Very well.
They've done a really good job after these last 2 years to really build up some hype again. Arrowverse is going to need something like that. Because after Arrow ended, because that was my main show, and I love The Flash, but after Arrow ended, it feels like something's missing.
I can't believe it.
This is my first time with KH3? Nah, this is probably like my 8th time through.
What did you do to him?
First time on PC.
I thought I made it clear.
When Zemo was giving the girl money, wouldn't someone think it looks like a drug deal?
In this
I mean, who knows? They are in like a refugee camp,
and
so
those hearts come from a powerful bond.
probably wouldn't think much of it regardless.
So what happens when those bonds are stretched to their limit? When they are
Yeah,
worlds
it
apart,
does come off a little shady.
cloth and plastic hold on to their hearts.
What's up, GX?
All I needed was a wedge to widen the divide.
Foam,
Someone like you
foam,
to fill them with
foam.
distrust and doubt, and that chasm you created can be filled with a vast darkness. Witness it for yourself.
How many times did you die to Yuzora?
On my way.
I'll be honest. I haven't fought him legitimately. I was getting so frustrated and mad over the data fights with the organization. I went back through it using the REEZ codes to give myself one-shot kills just so I could get the ending without
You heard? In this world,
anything, man. If I was still in college and stuff, I would have spent the time to like beat them one at a time. I did it with Terra and everything else back in the day with all the other games, but
if you manage to
I
find
didn't have that kind of patience to do it this time around. So I haven't legitimately fought him yet, technically.
Hang on.
That one was the weakest of the CW shows. Wanted more. Yeah, I can agree with that. Oh man, I hated trying to get the high score on this thing. This is where it took you like a good while to learn. Hey, hun. Oh, that's not even a... Man, it's been so long. I'm so rusty.
Not done yet.
Cat gang in the house.
Yeah, keep 'em coming.
Rise up.
There we go. Next.
There you are. One of these days we'll see a real Batman in the Arrowverse. I hope so. They've been putting it off for too long, man. I don't think he needs to have his own show or anything like that, but they need to at least show him. All. At some point. Ah. I didn't like what they did with Batman and the Arrowverse crossover. Well, like him just being missing. I'm so good at this. I appreciate that, but I was really sloppy. Will I get Metroid Prime Collection on the Nintendo Switch? Probably not. I've never really played any of the Metroid games, so I don't really have much of a soft spot for it. Reason I love Stargirls because it has its own story, rich lore, history, JSA apart from the main Arrowverse. Think Courtney will join the Arrowverse Justice League style? I think eventually. They've talked about doing crossovers, but of course that probably won't come until they find out the multiverse is actually alive.
I don't know. My power won't open those.
Sir, did I hear you say dark corridor?
That's right, Sarge. Any ideas?
Well, it might be a long shot, but we've sighted a shadowy portal in the Kid Corral. We can infiltrate from a window inside babies and toddlers. I'll head there and get it open.
Sarge, you're a lifesaver. You guys in?
Yeah!
Please promise you'll bring Buzz home.
With batteries included?
Getting this game on Monday at Walmart. Go for it.
Don't worry. We're gonna get our
If you have a PC that can handle it, I would recommend it on PC over anything else, but
Come on, fellas.
favorite world in Kingdom Hearts 3, Corona. I think Corona's my favorite. Just the aesthetic. I really like the tangled characters, and it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. Second, though, I think would be Pirates of the Caribbean, just for the
Let's see.
the flying around, or the ship stuff. This is Tom Hanks' brother, is Woody. Is that true? Is that real? Oh yeah, we want to go this way. Johnny Terry Silver interact. I think that'll be cool. You know, I'd like Chosen to return, but honestly, I don't know if he will.
That must be the window.
I feel like he kind of served his purpose. So I'm not sure, aside from fan service, what he would really add by coming back, but we'll see. It's true, it's his brother. Oh, nice. Have I ever walked out of a movie theater? No. Well, yes, but it wasn't because of the movie. It was because I had to leave. Something came up, but like I've come very close. For me, if I paid money to be in a movie theater, I'm at least going to sit through it. The closest I've ever come to walking out of a movie theater was watching M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. Actually, no, there was, oh shit, what was it? There was this horror movie. Fuck, what was it called?
Can you use the Gigas to move them?
Yeah, maybe. I'll try.
And I can't remember what it's called. It's about this group of paranormal investigators. They go to like a college, and this woman comes to them claiming to be possessed. And that's like every plot. So like, that doesn't tell you anything about the movie. What was it called? I don't remember, but it was the worst theater experience ever. The theater, the speakers or something were out. Me and the people I saw it with, we were the only ones there for this thing. And I don't know if it was just the way the sound mixing was for the movie, but it was so loud, like painfully loud. The the speakers in the theater, and I gotta say, it's either got to be the sound mixing in the movie, or they just had the speakers up too high in that specific theater when I saw it. I was literally holding my ears the entire movie because it was already loud as is, and the movie was chock full of jump scares. And not even when scary stuff was happening. There was jump scares in the middle of conversations away from the haunted house. Like, for no reason. There would just be... You know how, like, the kind of meme about Aquaman is every conversation gets interrupted by an explosion? Every conversation in that movie was interrupted with at least 2 fake jump scares. For no reason. And then when the scary stuff starts happening, it just went up from hell from there. And I was just like, again, I paid money for it, so I was going to sit through it, even though it hurt. I had a headache after that. I had such a headache after watching that movie. I have to look up and see what it is, because I'm curious if I can even find it.
There are some more blocks here.
What's his name? Well, I should probably pause this real quick because I need to look this up. Because there's an actor, he's in a bunch of stuff, and I never remember his name. So that's the key part I need to figure out, is what this guy's name was. Oh, shit. I think it starts with a J. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Jared Harris. I think that was his name. Jared Harris? Is that a name? Is that a person? Yes. All right. I lucked on the name. Jared Harris was in it. It was. All right. I'm just going to like scroll through his filmography here. It wasn't Poltergeist. How far back? It's not that far back. What was this movie called? It was before Chernobyl. It wasn't that recent. He was credited in this movie, right? The Quiet Ones. That's it. That was it. And that's why I thought it was funny. That's why I thought it was ironic, because it was called The Quiet Ones, and that movie was loud as fuck. Found out another movie he was in. Hey! Frantic Rage got it. Before I did. And I wasn't looking at the chat. Good job, man. Dude, fuck that movie. That movie was straight trash. Like, even if that... even if the volume was turned down, I hated it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It was... I thought it was fucking terrible. Maybe I just need to watch it again. I didn't, like I said, I didn't have a good experience in any way being in there. Like, that was the only time I've been in the theater, and it was physically painful to watch the movie. Yeah. There we go. The girl that was in Ready Player One. I don't really remember anybody else that's in it. Obviously, I could just look it up at this point and find out, but I got stuff to kill. The worst I ever saw was Lost Souls with Winona. Haven't seen that one.
We'll need more than that.
The worst movie... Okay, I'll say at least I think the worst movie... The movie that I enjoyed the absolute least in theaters might be The Turning.
Hey, there's some over there.
From last year. Or the Grudge reboot. Shum. Shum. Yeah, the turning was fucking awful. Top 5 favorite DC movies and Marvel movies. I think you asked me this before, GX. I have to think about it though. That's I don't know about that, man. Ace Ventura 3. I mean, it could work, but the chances of it working are so minuscule. Unless they got a good writer, which is doubtful. Dude, we're not going to see Allie again. Johnny's going to end up with Carmen unless he ends up with somebody else because they don't work out or something. But Allie is out of the picture, at least as a romantic interest for either Daniel or Johnny. The whole purpose of her coming in was to exercise that desire from Johnny. There we go. Now I can go back. All right, and nope. Where is it? There you are. Any word on when the Snyder Cut will be released on video? Not yet. I don't think there's a date yet for it. They're still working on it. All right, so top 5 DC movies. Now, before we clarify further, are you talking DCEU or any DC movie or any Marvel movie, whether it's Sony, Fox, Universal, whatever? Clarify that first. Do you think the Batman will be rated R or PG-13? Didn't they already say it was rated R? But chances are, I think it's going to be PG-13. I'm glad Johnny... Am I glad Johnny and Chosen are good now? Hell yeah, man. Definitely. Alright, so now we want to go down, down, and this way. Wait. Give me that. What's up, Busy? How's it going, my dude? I have a theory that Terry Silver is not in a good place, but we will wait to see if I'm right. Shows in a great development and such a good couple of episodes. Yeah, I agree. Mortal Kombat in a few weeks. Actually, should be next week. Next week, we got Mortal Kombat. Thank you, man. Thanks for the love, Willis. Johnny and Daniel end up as friends. I think they will. People recently asked Michael Keaton if he was going to be in the Flashpoint movie, and he said, I don't think so. So I have the script on my iPhone, and I have not read it yet. He has his things to do. Well, no, he said he's still not sure yet because he's also... One of the things that he said recently was he's still playing coy about whether or not he's going to do it or not because he's worried about them filming in the UK and COVID and stuff like that. That's like what he's been saying recently. That he might not do the traveling because he's old. He's older. He's worried about COVID and he doesn't think... He's not sure if he's willing to travel to the UK to film. Can't wait for season 4 of Cobra Kai. Me either, man. I can't wait. That show is so much better than it ever deserved to be.
Cactus?
or that idea or concept ever deserved to be.
Yep, and it's our way up to the Dark Corridor.
What is the ending for Kreese that I see? I see him either... I don't think it'll happen, but I would like a redemption arc for Kreese. And otherwise, I just think he's got to die. Either by accident, his own hands, or somebody. I don't know. If he doesn't have like some type of motherfucker. Any type of redemption, he just needs to... Because otherwise he'll just keep going. Sora, you punk! I think somebody asked, like, there we go. Got it. I think somebody asked earlier and I forgot to comment on it, and I apologize about what my what I thought about the game on PC versus PS4. And honestly, I just gotta say, like, I mean, while it is effectively the same game, it's just so nice playing it at a high resolution at a smooth 60 frames per second, man. Plus there's mods and stuff, which I haven't played with yet, but there's a couple of I'm already kind of eyeballing as far as installing. But yeah, I've seen some fun stuff people are already doing with this. Rumors WV severely cut his role, so he's not sure if he even wants to go through with it. Is that? I don't know, man. WB. Like, they've just got some shaky cards to deal with as far as how they can play their hand going forward. And there's some people still gunning for, like, what's going on. Like, yeah, I'm sure, I know people liked some of the movies after Justice League, but that doesn't mean everything going forward is going to be fine and dandy. I mean, Birds of Prey, while I loved it, most people didn't even bother to go see it. The movie bombed in the box office. Shazam received well critically, didn't do well in the box office. The only real success they had was Joker, which is completely its own Elseworld story. And Aquaman. Wonder Woman 1988 was or 84 was a critical and fan like just reamed by everybody, even though it was their biggest turnout, one of their biggest turnouts up until Godzilla.
Does that mean we'll all be like Buzz?
Was crazy. I don't know, man. They're just on such shaky footing right now. They really need a win to make any sense of anything going forward.
Just like my friends are part of mine.
I would love for Silver to think his debt is paid, and then he's the one who finishes Kreese. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that would be dark. Cactuar is hard in every game. Flashpoint needs to land in a big way. It really will need to.
How very true. But if the light of friendship is a form of power,
only in the DCEU. Okay. Zack Snyder's Justice League is my #1. Then Man of Steel. Then Aquaman. Wonder Woman. Birds of Prey. Those are my 5 for DCEU.
Or else a toy.
Yeah. I am a toy. And a friend.
Marvel.
My guess is no one's ever loved you before.
Endgame.
You know nothing about hearts and love.
Civil War. Winter Soldier.
There are hearts all around us, trying to connect. Your loneliness only made Woody and Buzz's connection stronger. That's the heart's true nature. To never ever let
Ragnarok.
go. Wherever they are,
Andy
and the other toys haven't let go either.
Yeah.
Far From Home.
You can't keep us from Andy.
Guardians
We're going
1.
home no matter what. And taking Buzz.
I
Xehanort,
think that's the list I'll go with.
You forgot about the light that cast them.
Yeah, I'm confident in my DCEU ranking, but I'm a little shaky on my Marvel rankings though.
Woody, now!
Get him, Woody!
partner. We gotta get this wagon train a moving.
Woody.
The thing is, DC can limp along with some staggered successes, but as far as building a franchise and a universe goes, they need consistency. And they don't have that. They've got a divided fan base now, more divided than it was.
Thank you, Woody.
Good to have you back, Buzz.
They've got a challenging road ahead, I think.
Only much longer. Don't give up, guys.
So even
Now you
empty
got
puppets
Chris
can be
Terrio
used
coming
for
out at him,
weapons.
speaking out against Warner Brothers management.
I'm going to have to remember that.
So, I mean, it's just a mess.
Remember this. Our hearts will always be connected to Andy's.
We.
And that's something you'll never understand. Because you're hollower than any toy.
But now I know a heart can be placed in the vessel of our choosing. For that, let me give you a parting gift to play with.
Exactly.
Wait!
See, that's another thing I'm worried about.
It's joint to yours.
Another thing that I'm worried about with WB right now is they're focused on the multiverse. While it's cool as an idea for us, they haven't really built up to it. And again, they haven't had any consistency leading up to it. And for me, it sounds like a last-ditch effort for them to try a bunch of things and see what gets the best reception. And then whatever gets the best reception is what they'll go with. Which isn't a good business practice. That just shows you don't know what you're doing if that's what you're doing to move things forward. All right. Because that's what it feels like. At first I was really excited, and then I just continued to see how they've been handling things and the way they've been responding. It just doesn't instill confidence with me, man. If they're not careful, that kitchen will burn down. Damn straight, man. I don't think Netflix can afford to buy Sony. Where are you at? There you are. There we are. Like Sony Pictures, there's no way. Imagine if Feige did the DCEU. Well, it would feel a lot like the MCU, but it would at least be something you can count on because he cares about the products and the material. You don't have anybody at WB that actually cares about the stories. Yes, Walter Hamada came from film production, but he was more of a horror producer. But nobody making DC stories cares about DC stories. It's like everybody outside of the Mandalorian doing Star Wars stuff right now. Yeah, they've made their mark doing other things, but they don't care about Star Wars in the way that they should about when they're the ones making it. Oh god, you punk. Stop spinning. Alright. Just gotta wait. And dead. Is Netflix Knives Out a trilogy? I think so. I don't understand how Netflix still has all this money to spend when they're so deeply in debt. Can someone explain that to me? We'd have a Bat Family 2 by now. Hell yeah, we would. $1 billion deal has already been made between Sony and Netflix. Yeah, but that's fine. Because that's the deal for them to house all of their content. It's not buying their studio and all of their IP. That would cost way more than $1 billion. Right now, I would say Venom doesn't count yet.
We'll never get home.
Yeah, stuck like pigs.
What's up, Darren?
Position appears fixed.
Excited to see what will happen with the upcoming Disney Plus Star Wars content. Me too. That's the only place. That's the only Star Wars stuff I'm excited for is the stuff on Disney Plus. The stuff that Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are making.
All the adventures we've had.
What do you think of Avengers 1, Age of Ultron, Infinity War? I mean, I like them all fine. Avengers 1 was solid. Age of Ultron, I still enjoyed Age of Ultron. I don't not like it, even though it gets a lot of shit. And Infinity War is fucking awesome. It just has a bummer ending, so that's why I don't have it on my list.
Out for your friends. No biggie.
And I want to see Sith be Sith. Dude, I'm down for that.
Especially since Woody's always getting in trouble.
Gosh, that sounds a little.
I would really like some shows. That's why I'm kind of holding out, hoping The Acolyte ends up being something pretty good. Again, I don't have a lot of confidence in the people that are heading that, but we'll see. It sounds like a good idea, but it takes place in the High Republic, and so far, I've not really been won over by any of that. I read the book. I liked it. It was okay, but I'm not like, it didn't energize me to read anything after.
Andy? You care about him so much.
And he's still right here with us.
Kylie Den was trash.
Follow our hearts, we'll find them again.
I thought that Kylo Ren was like the only good thing they made.
Yeah.
So Sora, are you going after the guy in the black coat?
Something tells me we can't join.
Well, I think it makes sense that is, since the Splunk is a parallel universe to the MCU, and there is a Spider-Man in the Splunk already, and that is a parallel Tom Holland. That's one way they could do it. I'm ready for more Star Wars story that had nothing to do with the Skywalkers. Me too, man. If it's heavily political, count me out.
Thank you.
Now,
In reference to which thing, Gargamon? I just don't care about any of the High Republic stuff. Like, I read it, like I said, I read it. I did a review on the first book. It's the only book review I've done, but it's whatever. Yeah, I don't see it being political or weird, but I'm also, like I said, I hope it doesn't, but we'll see. Did I already beat the boss in this world? Yep, just did. That's what that UFO was. All right, guys, we're going to Corona next. Can you tell me in detail your problems with The Last Jedi? Legitimately curious. No. Not on this stream. That's... What's up, Sugar Ray? You're up late.
You had to remind me?
We just want to help keep you motivated.
I don't want to go into a rant about anything, man. That just...
thinking about Roxas. He's trapped here in my heart.
I've unloaded about that on previous streams before, and I get exhausted talking about the movie. I don't like it.
Don't worry. Yenzo's working on a way to get him free.
They made Rey think she was a Skywalker, but she's not a Skywalker. She's a trash character.
You've got the gummy phone, Sora. Why don't you try giving him a call?
I don't have a problem with Rey.
So? Yeah. Why not?
Aside from she didn't earn any of her abilities or struggle at all. Yeah. Let's not talk about the sequels because I don't want to talk about anything negative. The High Republic is a huge letdown, bro. Nothing exciting. Yeah, it's like all this hype up and stuff, and it's just like meh. It's like meh. It's okay. Nothing to be excited about.
I wanted to pick your brain. In order for
Poe
us to
and
recomplete
Finn,
Roxas,
Poe, Finn, and Kylo Ren were probably the only things I really enjoyed about it. And Poe and Finn both got really, really underused, to say the least. Did you watch HBO's Watchmen? I did. I just don't think I'm smart enough to comment on it, so I didn't review it. I think I did Stardust reactions to it though. I really liked it.
Are basically human.
Daisy Ridley will be Spider-Woman or Silk in the MCU. That would be interesting for sure. I'll say the throne room fight scene in The Last Jedi was awesome. It is until you watch it a second time for me. Because if you watch it again,
that you'd actually
them
for people.
At least for me, the second time I watched it,
The replicas will
there's
become
so many choreography problems with it that I just can't unsee now.
Yup. The replica takes the form of the heart inside it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Talk to Enzo. He was in the organization back then.
And here
so
we
he
are
might
talking about
know
it.
More.
Oscar Isaac's Moon Knight. Think it'll be similar to Legion. Similar, but not to that extent, I don't think. Because Legion's like thousands of personalities and souls, isn't it? It's interesting. If I don't want to talk about anything negative, narrows down the conversation considerably. Pretty much, man.
One of their members.
Mickey Mouse voice sounds sus. That's the new Mickey, by the way, because the one that had been playing him for the past like couple decades passed away a few years ago before all of this. Because I'm pretty sure this is the current Mickey Mouse that they have.
Nope, that's their best quality.
Could be wrong, but I know the one that had been playing Mickey Mouse for like the past half a century passed away.
Right.
I think before or after Kingdom Hearts 2 or whatever. I can't remember. Missed a step and the stuntman had to quickly literally miss her. There's more than one time that happened in it too, and the whole knife drop that she did was actually pointless from the angle she's looking at. It's just, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like I can't, the movie, okay. Positive things. I like Kylo Ren. He makes dumb mistakes, but I like Kylo Ren. I like Adam Driver, so that's probably why I like Kylo Ren. And the movie's beautiful. Those are the two positive things I can say about the movie. The movie is gorgeous. Have some of the best shots in all of Star Wars, but I can't get on board with anything else in that movie. I think Star Wars sequel trilogy suffered from the same problems DCU did. Talented people without direction. Even the direction was changed that affected everything. Yes, Kazi, you nailed it. I think if they had a singular vision from the get-go, things would have ended up a lot better. Mickey Mouse passed away. Yeah, the voice actor did. Not too long ago. That's why he sounds a little different in these. Guy who played Aladdin is struggling for work and got an MC role too. Yeah, I'm glad, man, because now this is a trash opinion, and I know it. It's an unpopular opinion. Oh, god damn it. I enjoyed the Aladdin remake. And I thought him and fuck, what's her name? Oh, why can't I think of her name? The girl that played Jasmine. Are you kidding me? I wasn't anywhere near that. Yeah, he's supposedly playing Ezra Bridger. In some ways, I like... Yeah, she was the Pink Power Ranger in the reboot. I just can't think of her name right. Naomi Watt. Nope. Naomi Scott? Yeah, got it. Yeah, Yeah, she did a good job. They all did a good job. I thought everybody did a really good job at it. There's no replacing. The weakest character in it was Jafar. That was the only thing I wasn't really sold on was Jafar. But I think overall, and this is a sin, I liked it more than the original.
Why can't I go?
I'm gonna run now. Woo!
The outside world.
Aside from Robin Williams, man, you cannot do better than Robin Williams. Robin Williams carried the original film on his back. I think Colin Trevorrow's original vision for episode 9 might have sucked, but it would have been unique. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it would have been interesting and maybe better than what we got.
Those lights appear every
But
year
I still don't even like what he wanted to do.
on my birthday. And I can't
I don't like it. I liked 7 and then that was it from there.
I need to see them, and not just from my window, in person. I have to know what they are.
I mean, Scott shined in Aladdin way more than Aladdin. Very true. Favorite companion in Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4? Well, I've never played 3. I didn't get more than an hour into New Vegas, and 4 I played for about 3 hours. But I would have to say, out of the people that I've met, it's probably Nick. The detective robot android guy? That's his name, right? I liked him. Rude. Jafar is my favorite Disney villain. My favorite Disney villain is Maleficent.
It sure is a pretty day.
Yeah, the weather is great.
I mean, he's the only one I know of.
Perfect for a picnic.
Or remember, for that matter. Well, him and the
Got me, Donald.
the Minuteman guy. I still like Nick more.
I'm sure we were brought to this world for some.
Dude, I love this world because it's so fucking gorgeous. And there's a dance party at the end. Preston, that's him. I could care less. I'm sorry. And they got Zachary Levi to come back and voice Flynn in this. Kingdom of COVID-19. I think they updated the name, or at least I saw like a rumor, or like I think like I don't remember, something saying they were going to update the name in this. Is the sound guy, man? Yeah, he is, dude. He's like such a wholesome man. Love him. I'm excited for the Cruella movie. Love Emma Stone. Me too. I still haven't reacted to the new trailer, and I feel bad, but I haven't felt motivated to watch it. I like Kingdom Hearts 2. It's very unique, and Disney characters are all I need.
We'll take care of them. Go on, skedaddle.
You have my thanks. Whew. The horse was enough. Don't need any monsters on my trail.
Yeah, they got the voice cast of both Frozen and Tangled to come back for this. At least. I think. I could be wrong about the Frozen stuff. Is Hades in this game? Yep. He was in the opening of the game. We played that a few days ago. By a few days ago, I think it was probably a week ago now. Because time flies. And I don't stream as much as I would like. This is going to be a busy week because we got a full slot of DC shows this week. Black Lightning comes back from its hiatus. Batwoman's back from its hiatus. Flash and Supergirl are out. And then we got Invincible and Falcon and the Winter Soldier to cover, man. I got a busy week. What happened to the KH characters? They seem absent. Which one are you talking about? Did you see Robot Chicken's Golf Jam? No, have not. Hades is in... James Woods in jail? Is he? I haven't heard anything about him being like in jail or in trouble for anything. Just having his normal like sketchy political opinions. They got rid of a lot of FF characters in Kingdom Hearts 3. They didn't get rid of them. They just didn't include them. You meant Final Fantasy characters. Okay, that makes more sense. They've created their reasoning was that they've created too many original characters that they needed to deliver on the storylines for, that they didn't feel like there was enough room in the game to put them into the story. They included them in the DLC that came after them, though, just very minorly. But I mean, aside from Sephiroth, they they really limited the Square guest characters in this game to focus on the 18, 20 plus original Kingdom Hearts characters that they have to follow up on their stories for. So we got the 13, and then we have our 7 main people. So yeah, 20. I nailed it. He was arguably the most evil Disney villain. How can anyone want to skin puppies? That's a very good point. Maleficent, I just love her aesthetic, her design, and just how petty she is.
We'll find some ingredients around here.
And of course, she was the main Disney villain in the first Kingdom Hearts, and she's the only Disney villain that has really had any impact in the game so far since then. So like, she's just, I don't know. I just love her, man. I love Maleficent. Cruella is just a different kind of cruel, man.
Well, at least he got away safe.
Little woodland critters aren't safe around her, let alone your household pets.
Hey, now Sora's gone too.
Ugh.
This way, guys.
Think Hasbro's going to reboot Power Rangers completely? I don't think they will. Because they said they're going to be making some stuff for old school fans. So I think they're going to be continuing it, but also doing their own thing as well. They're also in talks with David Yost about doing a reunion, a Mighty Morphin reunion series. Which I hope they come to an agreement on that. Because according to David, all the original characters are on board to return. What are your thoughts on Aliens Fire Team? Looks intense. I saw something about that, but I didn't watch the trailer.
How's your day going? Huh?
I'll have to check it out. Could have used Icarus and Naomi's star power for a sequel.
All right, hang on, Blondie.
Rapunzel.
True.
Gesundheit. Here's the deal.
But they didn't capitalize on it. It was probably a big part of that. Have I played Among Us? I have. I've played with a couple of other reactors a few times, but that's about it. I haven't played it often. Jason David Frank will be playing Tommy at 100 years old. Yeah. And we got that Bat in the Sun film that's coming out featuring him at, what was it, Legend of the Dragon? Their Power Ranger fan film.
End of story.
What's up, Susan? I'm lurking for a little while. Love me some Power Rangers. Me too. Me too.
Okay, Lynn Ryder. I'm prepared to offer you a deal.
A deal?
Look this way. Do you know what
The Muffin Man. Oh.
You mean the lantern thing they do for the princess?
Lanterns? I knew they weren't stars. Well, tomorrow evening, they will light the night sky with these lanterns.
Agreed, Kazi. I think so too. They also talked about continuing to make stuff like directed at kids like the original stuff has been, and also making stuff to target older audiences that grew up with it. So I'm really curious to see how they do that. Do I like Among Us? I do. It's a lot of fun. It's chill.
At the moment, so I won't be taking you anywhere.
Tangled is a certified hood classic. Don't know what that means, but I like it. Give me a Power Rangers in space movie.
Something brought you here, Flynn Rider. Call it what you will.
Power Rangers in space was a good time.
Destiny. So I have made the decision to trust you.
A horrible decision, really.
I am serious.
Oh. Let me get this straight. I take you to see the
So,
lanterns,
it's
bring
funny you
back
say
home.
that, Susan.
Then you
Adam Wingard, who was the director of Godzilla vs. Kong, announced the other day after the movie released that he is making a live-action Thundercats movie. So we'll see how that turns out.
I cannot let her find that tiara. Okay.
Has anyone read Jupiter's Legacy graffiti novel? Netflix trailer looked good, but I don't know anything about it. Worth the time? I don't know anything about it. I read the synopsis when it was announced, but I haven't actually read it. I haven't read it. I haven't even watched the trailer for it. So I don't have an opinion. Sound off, people in the chat if you have.
My 3 sidekicks, come along.
Willis, what's that no to? Thundercats or Jupiter's Legacy?
Look at that. A tower. Let's check it out.
Hated the dialogue in Godzilla vs. Kong. Very cringe. Yeah, dialogue wasn't the best, but I still really loved the movie. He didn't write the movie though, so I won't blame him for that.
Wonder who put a tower here.
Let's go find out.
I've seen the trailer, but not read the books. It looks interesting. Yeah, dude, the battle at the end. Oh, so good. I fucking loved it. I'm so glad I got to see it in theaters, man. Just read from a writer of Superman and Lois that Berlanti had them take a pair of characters, write dialogue for them. They passed the characters around. This allowed them to write unique dialogue for the show.
So soft.
That's interesting. That's an interesting way to do it.
I'm really free.
I mean, the show, Superman and Lois's dialogue sounds so natural and fluid to me.
Good to see you in one piece.
Oh yeah, dude, Hong Kong got fucking eliminated from the universe in that movie, man.
Oh, who's she?
That would be Rapunzel. Something tells me this could be her first time outdoors. Give her a few minutes to get used to it.
First time ever?
Yeah, man, that Dolby choice.
I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this.
And depression.
Mother would be so furious if she knew I disobeyed her and left the tower. But that's okay. I mean, what she doesn't know won't kill her, right?
And depression.
Oh my gosh, this would kill her.
Happy.
This is so fun! I'm
And not.
a horrible daughter.
I fucking love these montage.
I am a despicable human being. Best day ever!
They said that they wrote a lot of dialogue for the characters. That's interesting. What's up, Mecha? I really don't catch the live streams anymore. How's it going? I mean, I only watch. I mean, I don't stream enough to begin with, so I don't really give everybody very many chances. You never beat this area. Kind of stop playing in this area.
Sidekicks?
I will say that one kind of beef I have with Kingdom Hearts 3 is that they didn't break up the Disney worlds all that much, because it's nothing but Disney worlds until
Nice to meet you too.
it's only Disney Worlds until you get to the last act, and then it's all of battle. It's just a boss gauntlet until the end of the game from that point on. How is her hair not breaking? Well, her hair's magic, so that's probably one way.
Now, I'm a nice guy, so I've decided to help her. Only problem is those monsters might show up again.
That's my guess.
Kingdom, but you
Loved
guys
Hollow
are clearly
Bastion.
more cut out for combat.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad we don't actually get to go there, or well, Radiant Garden, like physically in the game.
And we're heartless experts.
Yeah. Just leave it to us.
Done.
You got it. Magic Conditioner. I'm excited to see Long Halloween. Me too, man. I hope they don't Killing Joke it though, because that was a great book that had a very mediocre
The outside world must seem so
animated
big and
adaptation.
scary. I know how she feels. Lucky for me, you two came along at just the right time. And the rest has been unforgettable.
It dumbfounds me how much Haley Joel Osment can still like rein in his voice for this, and then
Unforgettable.
you know,
Just like your face.
seeing him like in all the like in The Boys, and then seeing him in this like Ted Bundy thing he was on with Zac Efron since then, man. And then he can just turn right back to Sora, bud. It's just so cool. The fact that he still comes back for the series is amazing to me.
Look, the flowers are growing on top of the water.
So remember Secondhand Lions. I might be having a brain fart, but I'm not sure what that's a reference to be honest. Did you cry? Now, did you cry when the opening menu started playing on this game? Dearly Beloved is such a beautiful piece of music. I did in all 3 games. I did. Dude, one of my very first reactions on the channel at all, and I don't recommend you watch it because I am not a fan of my old stuff because my setup is so janky and gross, was one of my first reactions ever was for one of the first Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. I cried. I cried just watching the trailer. I cried watching Dearly Beloved. I cried in the opening. I cried so much in this game, man. Haley Joel Osment, Michael Caine.
What will Mother think? Oh my gosh!
If you haven't actually seen the movie Tangled, give it a go. It's great. It's really enjoyable. Yeah, I don't know about that. I agree with you there. I do think the Batman Batgirl shipping is a little off, a little weird to me. The whole Batgirl segment of that building up to it, I just did not enjoy.
Heartless. Rapunzel, take cover.
Huh? All right. I hate to say it, but I'm letting you out of this deal.
What?
It's way too scary out here. Let's just turn around and take you home.
No! I am seeing those lanterns.
Oh, come on!
Rapunzel?
It's
All right, Kazi, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Be careful, Rapunzel.
I will. You need a tower.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do this, but this works too. Am I a fan of anime? I'd say yes, but I'm also, when it comes to anime, a pretty huge normie. A lot of the anime I watch is fairly mainstream. Little normie, baby. Yes, I am. I grew up on Speed Racer, not knowing that was an anime until way later. Toonami was my first exposure to your more casual anime. Huge Dragon Ball Z fan, Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho, Gundam Wing. Those were all things I started off and loved watching. And am I actually attacking anything? I am not. That was weird. Underrated movie, the live action Speed Racer movie. I actually thought it was a really fun movie. Since then, I mean, some of my favorite animes, like both Full Metal Alchemist, even though I'm one of the rare breeds that actually prefers the original, the first run of Full Metal Alchemist over Brotherhood. But I like both, don't get me wrong. But I actually prefer the non-canon one. Soul Eater, Bleach, Naruto's my favorite anime up to this point. Attack on Titan, Inuyasha, definitely in my top 5. Code Geass, Death Note, Parasite Maximum, Mob Psycho 100. Some really good ones, man. Man, I'm a little drunk and these graphics are making me dizzy. Dude, it can be, it can hurt your eyes a little bit. Thank God this is 60 frames, man, because when I was playing this, like, I took a week off from work to play this when it first came out on PS4, and sitting there just playing it straight through, I would get some headaches sometimes from all the action. We still need to watch the second. Yeah, we do. We still need to watch season 2 of Mob. And I still need to watch season 2 of One Punch Man. What about you, Willis? What you into? Alright, I'm pretty sure I've unlocked some stuff. Oh yeah, I need to go through their abilities and shut them up. Oh, I got a new ability slot. Do I need that much AP? We'll go with Expert's Ring. While airborne, slash downward to attack targets on the ground. Oh, I just got a shit ton of AP now. Haste, damage control, fire boost, attraction enhancer. Yeah, I would like to not get more attractions. Well, I don't hate them as much as some people do. They do just kind of get in the way sometimes. Lucky Strike. Oh yeah, I got their new shield and wand and I still never equipped it. Oops. Actually, there we go. Oh yeah, I got this and I haven't equipped it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need arrow here at some point. I'm missing a chest in Twilight Town. All right, there we go. I like the Netflix anime. Any anime that has beautiful transformation sequences. Sailor Moon was the first show I ever watched. Nice. I can get behind that, Wills. I will say I was heavily not all that impressed with the Godzilla anime that was on Netflix.
It's like the world goes on forever.
Whoops. Shit. I did not want to do that. But I'll roll with it, I guess. I'm just gonna finish. Might do a magic playthrough. I've never really done like a magic based run through of the game. Batman the Animated Series was the second show I ever watched in 1992. My introduction to Batman in DC. I don't know if that was... I think I saw Batman 89 before I saw Batman the Animated Series. So I think that was my introduction to Batman. Was Michael Keaton's Batman, but the one that impacted me more was the animated universe. Was the DC animated, or Batman the Animated Series.
Oh yeah, I thought that.
I'm not watching any of the new Godzilla movies. I grew up on the old stuff. Me too. Me too. I've seen all the old films, all the black and white ones, everyone since then, man. But I really think they nailed it and did a fantastic job bringing the MonsterVerse to life. I recommend them if you haven't watched any of them. What's up, Martin?
They're just like the floating lights.
All right.
I never imagined the forest would be so big. I want to see what's at the top of that hill. Look at all this water. Oh, it's so refreshing. You have to come in. Whoa. See? It feels nice.
I'm going to get attacked.
Come join me.
I thought there was something over here, but I guess not. There was an eel. King of the Monsters, my favorite Godzilla movie. Hail Mothra, so pretty. King of the Monsters was so good, man. But
wait.
I don't know, man. I think Godzilla vs. Kong is pretty boss.
Over here.
What do you want from me? What the?
Come join me.
I'm here. What do you want? Are you broke?
Over here.
I think she's bugged. I don't remember this. All right, you know what? Rapunzel, you're done. I'm leaving you.
Over here.
No.
You have to try this.
Fuck you.
All right.
Yeah. I don't remember her ever doing that in my original run through. Ever watch Godzilla Final Wars? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's probably my favorite Godzilla movie. Like, if we're talking all Godzilla movies.
Here goes.
It's so ridiculous and over the top, man. I love it. Yeah, it's a little hard to keep track of which wave you've been if you get turned around. So that makes sense. I got really frustrated the first time through trying to figure out where I was supposed to be going. And I hate these Mary Poppins motherfuckers. There we go. But just follow these signs. Corona. Oh, I think there was an ingredient over here. But nah, that was one of the indicators on them. Wake up. Wake up. Uh-oh. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just gonna... And I like the music here. It's really chill. Are you currently playing any mobile games? Like mobile phone games or like Switch, DS? On my phone, the only game I've really been playing as of late was League of Legends Wild Rift.
Okay, that's suspicious.
Rapunzel?
Don't worry. I know to be careful around flowers now.
Whatever
Before that, it was kind of like Pokemon Go was probably my go-to for a long time. And I tried that Star Wars Galaxies thing for a while, but that became a money sink, and I decided to give up on that shit.
We're all clear.
What about you? That's called a nobody. And these things are annoying. Marluxia's nobodies.
These guys, they're nobodies.
Mother said the outside world would be full of ruffians and thugs.
I do like a lot of puzzle games though on phones, like
Rapunzel, Flynn, stay back.
No, I want
they
to
killed
help you
some
fight.
time every now and then.
I know, but I'm afraid you can't hurt these guys with a frying pan. Trust me on this. Flynn, could you explain?
No problem. Knowing when to flee is one of my specialties.
Nice.
Come on, Rapunzel. Gotta go.
But
look, I want to stay and slug it out too, but my sidekicks have it covered.
All right. Please be careful, Sora.
I'm so glad they added the option to like upgrade Keyblades in this one. Shit. I don't know if I have to have... I can't remember if I have to have the easy codes on or if it's something that I unlock later that just disables the attractions, because they're just... I don't like going into them all that much. There you go. What would I give to play Donald Duck? Dude, what's crazy? What's crazy is Donald is one of the most powerful magic users in all the Final Fantasy games.
You know who uses
Which is
nobody.
crazy. This game is beautiful, though. I know, right? I love it. Such an upgrade from the previous games, and I love the old games, but I love it.
Has-beens. Now, why would you say that?
Because bossing around nobodies? That's the old organization. Why? Are you in the real one too? Good for you.
Trash talking Marluxia.
And yes, that is correct. How interesting it is to see you again, Sora.
And of course, Sora doesn't remember him.
Again? You know him?
A shame you've no memory of me, because I remember you exceedingly well. Although, it's those memories I'd soon erase.
I don't know what you're saying.
Marluxia's an ex-Keyblade wielder, but he doesn't remember that.
Nor will you ever, for that matter. Now, if you'll permit me, I've come to ask a favor.
Favor?
So I wonder how that's going to play into the later
Please
games,
hear what I have to say.
if at all.
I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah. Especially when they queue up.
Perhaps not.
There's an ability you can unlock later that stops the indicator from coming up.
Hidden with you, Rapunzel, is the very light of this world.
I think, if I remember right.
I would see you guard her from its dark horrors.
Huh? Starting with you, right?
All the organization seeks is balance. You must understand, our ultimate objective is not to clash with the light. We seek to complement it. Use that Keyblade to keep Rapunzel safe.
Like, they're cool and all, but they just slow down the gameplay. So, like, when I do accidentally activate one, I just hit the finisher on it just to end it and get the most DPS out of it. Are there any women in the organization 13? Yes.
Then we'd better go find them.
2.
I really don't
So
like what that
activate
guy
the water
said.
raft to roll my eyes. That's the worst one, in my opinion, out of all of them. Yeah, I don't have the one that keeps them from popping up yet. Oh yeah. Do I have to equip reprisals? I don't think so. No, I wonder if it's in config, by the way. Maybe it's... You can turn the cinematics off, that's for sure. I'm turning off the cinematics on all those. Abbreviated cinematics will play, cinematics will play normally. I don't mind the Keyblade cinematics. Command menus by world, active. Yeah. I'm pretty sure
Yeah, we
I gotta
find
wait.
Rapunzel before he does.
All right. Good to know, Daniel. Larxine's a bit of a badass in this game, though, and Xion. And we have my Kingdom Hearts waifu Aqua later in the game. What's up, Jay? If she can't throw hands, ain't interested. Get out of here. One's alive. I'm not sure where. There you are.
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
He said ingredients. Where are they at? There they are.
Well, I'm starting to get hungry.
Are you sure they went this way?
Oop. Back black truffle. And here's the swamp. Yeah, no spoilers. Something about a woman who can find that's just sexy and attractive. That's
wonder where they
not
went.
wrong.
Don't worry. They couldn't have gotten too far.
I agree with that.
Time to stop and talk.
Hey, blame the has-been, not me.
I think you mean Marluxia. I bet that's the name the has-been would prefer.
Hello? Rapunzel? Flynn?
Excuse me, good travelers. Do you know Rapunzel?
Well, New Gods pretty much got canceled without being canceled,
Apologies. I'm Rapunzel's mother.
sadly.
The poor child left home without a word, and I've just been worried sick. Please tell me, where is my dear, sweet girl?
We'd tell you, but we lost her.
By accident.
We could look together.
Lost her? You're of no use to me. I'll find her myself.
She ran away from home.
What if Marluxia was...
Do I ever think there would be a Marvel vs. DC movie? Never. That's the one thing I can guarantee will never happen because there's too much
What if?
legal areas that they would have to cover to make something like that happen.
And what darkness
Happened in the comics a long time ago, but that's a long time. But that was way before the licenses and all that stuff and the competition and feuding got really out of control. I don't think crossing the companies like that, I don't think that's gonna happen. It's bad that I find her attractive. Who Rapunzel's mother, what's her name? Mother Gothel? No, I don't think it's weird. Sub release the Kraken. Yeah, anything with Darkseid, yeah, anything that they can discard that Snyder has touched, they're trying to get rid of, and that includes anything to do with Darkseid, which is dumb because he's like one of the DC's greatest villains, the biggest villain, really.
Rapunzel, please be all right.
Oops. I think they're dead. Yep. Honestly, I think we might get a DC crossover. There are a lot of references of Marvel and Doomsday Clock. References DC and the Thor comics, fingers crossed. Yeah, but they only refer to them in those contexts as like fiction in those worlds. They kind of try to ground them. So as far as making appearances in it, I just don't know how they could legally try to do that. Yeah. I really wish they would. I hate that they're trying to cherry pick things from it when he's really laid their entire groundwork. And the further they stray from it, the further they fracture their what little continuity they have left. Technically, even with the Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos can't kill Darkseid. He's an extra dimensional being. He can destroy Darkseid's physical body until he gets a new one. It's pretty interesting. Death Battle actually did a Thanos versus Darkseid. I would recommend checking that out. Tried to do a reaction to one of their recent videos, but I kept getting blocked on it. But why not give the fans what they want? They're basically throwing money at them. I know, right? Don't know, man. I mean, what they've been making, fans haven't been completely on board for. I mean, Shazam is something they wanted to do, and people didn't really show up for that. Birds of Prey was something they wanted to do that was disconnected. That completely failed in the box office, even though, again, I enjoyed it a lot. Like, the only thing that made money is the things that Snyder set up, that Snyder cast, you know, Wonder Woman and Aquaman. Those are the only two things that made money aside from the Joker, which was, I mean, that's the Joker and Joaquin Phoenix and stuff like that. I think that had its own separate draw. A little bit of an anomaly, but if we're talking like the main DC continuity, the only things that carried over were things that directly have links to Zack. I mean, we wouldn't have Jason Momoa. They didn't want somebody like Jason Momoa originally for the role of Aquaman. That was Zack's call, Zack's choice. Same with Gal. They didn't really want Gal. Not initially. And those are the only movies that really had any solid reception from the DCEU. Except for this last one. Except for this last Wonder Woman movie.
You don't suppose we might be lost, do you?
Again, shows that even though they had a good solid first movie, that they can still falter with a bad entry. That movie got, even though it had a good turnout for as far as streaming goes, it definitely didn't make any of the streaming money that they wanted from it, and the fan and critical receptions of that movie were extremely mixed. I hear Flashpoint movie will have Tom Welling, Clark Kent. Nope, he will not be in that. I mean, he could be in that, but I doubt it. If he's in it, it'll only be in the extent that he was in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Because Crisis on Infinite Earths ties into the Flash movie. Yeah, man. I agree with you there. Gal Gadot's entrance was one of the best things in that movie. One of my favorite things in that movie too. Like, I enjoyed it, but in that way where I enjoy a movie that has problems. Like, I still was entertained overall by it, but it's one of those movies, the more you think about it, the more so much of the movie just doesn't make sense. Do yourself a favor and keep it that way. Nice, Gargamon. I mean, you already have HBO Max. Why not? Who cares?
Whoa. Easy, boy, easy. Settle down. Whoa.
That voice.
Who would win, Arrow or Hawkeye? I don't know, to be honest. I'm going to go with personal preference and say Green Arrow. I know that's another death battle that Death Battle has done. I can't remember who they declared the winner in that one. I trust a lot of their outcomes, but not all of them. Wonder Woman 84 wasn't really bad. It just wasn't really great. There's a lot of plot holes in it. There's a lot of plot holes in it, and some really weird things if you start to think about it. But there's some good performances in there, some decent action here and there. It's all right. It's okay. It's the thing that I think the thing that hurt it the most is that it's so much a departure from the first Wonder Woman and that. And the first Wonder Woman had such a fantastically positive reception that people were confident this would live up to that, or at least hopefully come near it, and it completely failed. So like there was like no way to it disappointed is what it did. Maybe like I said, it wasn't terrible. It's not unwatchable. But like it's definitely a clunky mess of a movie. And it doesn't tonally match with the first Wonder Woman movie, and it doesn't tonally match with Wonder Woman where we see her in any of the future movies. It just feels like its own weird, anomalous little world, and it doesn't make sense. There's a lot of things in it that also doesn't make sense considering it's still in the past for some things that happen in it that either don't happen, aren't utilized, or ever used or referenced in any of her later appearances. It's just really weird. If you really like Wendy, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, that's really all it comes down to. My favorite parts of the movie were when it was just about Steve and Diana. And some of the stuff, of course, with Pedro Pascal, and that's just because I like watching Pedro Pascal perform. And then again, even that, when you start to think of what's actually happening, it gets really creepy really quick. Oh yeah, you're right. It has already been taken off HBO Max. It's not on there anymore.
It's so pretty.
This way? Shut the fuck up, Goofy. We're not stopping. We are trekking along. I went the wrong way, I think. Yeah, Cheetah was a huge disappointment too. I was really looking forward to her because... Am I going the wrong way? Was I going the right way? I guess I am. Now I'm lost. Look at that, Willis. I'm lost. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay, we're good. She don't want to save for a third movie. The fact that, well, some people in the chat haven't seen the movie, so I won't comment on anything in particular. But yeah. It's rentable via Xfinity, at least a couple days ago, because we were debating about renting it.
Come on, let's swing across and
I wouldn't. Come on. I personally wouldn't spend money to watch it again. You cussed out Goofy. Hell yeah, I did. Sugar, when are you going to join our Discord channel? Oh, okay. Well, at the end of it, she loses her powers. And she's like one of her most iconic villains. So like, it's like, and they were planning on setting up like a, at least originally they were planning on doing like a Legion of Doom type thing. And like, who would be her villain in it? In the comics, usually most of the time, it was supposed to be Cheetah, generally. I don't know. It just seems like a weird choice to just have her in there and then have her lose her powers at the end of it. Seems just like such a waste. Funny thing. I lost my train of thought. Still think Ares should have been saved for the third movie. Yeah, I think that's sounds like a commitment. I mean, not really. Depends on how you look at it. Let's see. See the new Gotham City looked in the Justice League. Start filming Flashpoint in a month or so. Imagine how good Earth 89 Gotham City will look. Man, I can't wait for it, man.
Over here.
But who knows? We'll see. We'll see if they live up to the hype they're building for this thing. Yeah, you can tell like from where they ported this thing. Some of the pre-rendered animations still have the console frame rate in there. Let's see. All right, hold on. Boop. There we are. Bam. After 14 years, Black Adam's finally filming. I swear if the movie is not that great. I know, right? After all this time. People keep telling me Earth 89 is gone. Crisis wiped it out. They're not. Daniel, whoever told you that is stupid. They've confirmed all the worlds that got wiped out were restored. It is confirmed they are all back. The only worlds that got destroyed were the ones that were created specifically by the CW, like Earth, the original Earth 2, the CW's Earth 3, like all of those are gone, but nothing outside of the Arrowverse is gone. I think I fell the wrong way. This area is a little tricky.
I wonder where this leads.
There we go. Nice little Thundaza, man. So powerful. I love how hyped the magic is in this game, man. When you actually build it up. There we go. I think Walker gets stripped of his shield in episode 5. I think so too.
This way, Sora.
Yeah, see that frame rate? Chugga 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 chugga. Oh shit, I hate this thing. Yeah, one of the we saw that too in the previous trailers before the show came out too, that there was that scene of Sam practicing with the shield that we haven't seen yet in the show. So it makes sense that it would happen now, I think. Fuck, I didn't mean to. God, I hate this. This is the worst of the fucking... If I keep like circling it like this though, I might do like a good amount of damage to this thing though. See, I didn't even... Was he? I don't know. I never really considered him Mad Hatter in that. And that's not even that's not even Mad Hatter's name. Yes, I don't think Sam needs to be enhanced. Shit. Nope. Okay. Yeah, Sam is fine the way he is, and that is not what I meant to do, you bastard. Man, I can't wait to get rid of this. What villains would you like to see in Matt Reeves' Batman movies? I'm really looking forward to his take on the Riddler. The Riddler is a villain that I've been really wanting to see, like, done in like a very real way for a long time, and I'm really excited that we're going to get that. Aside from that, I would really like to see Bane, like maybe not Bane. We did just recently get a Bane. Mad Hatter would be a fun one. Jervis Tetch. Oh, Freeze. I want another attempt at Mr. Freeze. Like a good attempt at Mr. Freeze. Part of me thinks Sam might take the serum, but not that he wants to take the serum, you know? There you are.
Take this. Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't think I still don't personally think she's the power broker. I think she's just working for whoever it is.
Sora, over here.
Power broker's Nick Fury. I don't know if that one adds up. That would be a little sus if he was handing out these powers to the Flag Smashers and stuff, people like that, working out of Madripoor. I think that's a little...
Hope we find some ingredients.
I think that's a little bit of a stretch, but I appreciate the effort. What's up, Raxum? It's been a while, bud. Actually saw the Fury theory on Reddit. I think you can find any theory on Reddit. Reddit comes up with some crazy shit sometimes. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they are, you're just confused. Now that's the other way in. That's a new Rockstar stretch. Definitely.
This way, Sora.
Gosh, just from jumping off of that thing, I didn't realize how far back that was going to set me just to open that chest. Do you think he... I mean, I think he injected himself. I'm not sure. You know, I've never been to 4chan, so I can't say I know. I've always heard about it, but I've just... It's never been something I've browsed to myself. Probably a theory on Reddit in my life. Oh no.
Oh look, I see some birds. This way.
Oh, we gotta
Wait, come back.
stealth check these birds.
Startled them.
All right.
Sora.
All right. Where are they at? They're up here.
The
All right.
birds flew that way, Sora.
I see them. Sometimes the idle dialogue is so annoying sometimes. Down. Over. Over.
Slowly.
Over.
Slowly.
Over. Okay. And then this way. Can't lose the birds.
Gentle, Sora.
There we go.
Please don't fly.
Got it.
I've never seen a bird like
My
you.
power broker is actually Steve Rogers. He's trying to mess with Sam and Bucky before he dies. Oh, that would be intense. This game is trippy. Is this PS4 or PS5? PC.
They're singing for us.
This is it just came out on PC like last week. So I'm playing it on PC right now. But it was a PS4 game when it originally came out. Stopped gaming with the PS3. Dang. Yeah, I keep up to date with... Even though I don't play as much as I used to, I still keep up with all the systems and stuff. Mainly for games like this, because this is... I will stop my life for Kingdom Hearts most of the time. I took a week off work just to play this when it came out. Oop. No, I don't think I will. That's funny. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we saw Danny DeVito's Penguin. Except he kind of died, so I would be surprised as to know. I'd want to know how he came back. How he survived. What's my favorite movie ever? Favorite movie ever is the first Jurassic Park movie. I love this little area. Because if we go at the top, we can just go Wee. Oh, I didn't even realize Donald and Goofy weed too whenever you did this. Yippee! I just want to intercut like a clip of fucking Anakin from episode 1. Looped dialogue! Sorry. Wonder if they're setting us up to Zemo, then yanking the rug out from under us. Normal they made him so far.
And you
Understand both and Zemo. This show made me... Yeah, man. I definitely understand all their perspectives, dude. Alan Grant remains one of your favorite characters ever. I still remember seeing Jurassic Park in theaters. I was in high school. Crap. No. Oh. I was 5 when it came out. So if it tells you anything. It wasn't the first movie I ever saw in theaters, but it was one of. I think Lion King was the first movie I saw in theaters. No, Lion King came out the year after Jurassic Park, I think. So that means my earliest theater memory was Jurassic Park. Because my dad took me to see it in theaters when it was out. I just wanted Zemo to get his sword. Steve lived another life with another Peggy in a parallel universe. Wow, if I was Cap, I would say, forget Peggy Carter and hello, Black Widow. I mean, him and Black Widow were just friends. And that's the way it ended. I mean, they were together for 5 years and after the blip and nothing came of it. That we know of. First movie ever was E.T.
Here is a busy place.
E.T. is one of those movies where I remember a lot of it. But like moments, but it just lives as like this big old blur in my mind. I don't remember it all that well.
Hey, is that a plaza up at the end of the street?
Why, yes, it is, Goober.
I'll help you find the next one.
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
Red Guardian Soviet version of Captain America. I believe so. Think so.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
Goober. Oh, yeah. I just need to keep an eye out on the ingredients, too. I think. Except I'm not seeing any. Why are you telling me to look out for an ingredient, Sora? And I don't see any fucking ingredients. Don't mind me, just destroying stuff. Daniel, you are a character, man. I don't know that any of them were really all that interested in any of them. I honestly could care less. Come on. Ugh, there we go.
Let's see.
Nice picture, Sora.
Hey, I think that's a lucky emblem. Let's see.
I'll help you find the next one.
There we go. Yeah, no, she was they were Hawkeye and Nat were definitely just friends. Though I do think that maybe there would have been a little bit of an interest for like a minuscule second between. There was definitely chemistry there between Nat and Steve, at least in the MCU, but I don't know that it was ever in a romantic way. Here you go, dance party time. I say we'll get to the end of this world and then we'll call it a night. Because we're not too far off from ending the world. She has crystal gale length hair. So, alright, here we go. Come on. Oops, I don't remember how to do this. Oh, there we go. Oops.
Keep dancing.
Whoops.
This is so fun. This is so fun.
Hey.
Gosh, I'm so bad.
Keep dancing.
No, you switched, you bitch. And there we go.
You got it.
What's my favorite drink? Oh, shit. Dr. Pepper.
This is so fun.
You got it.
Keep dancing. This is so fun. Keep dancing.
Oh, I could have finished the entire time there. Thanks for hanging out, Willis. Have a good night. I got a magical boost. Got the boost. Oh, I need to fix my posture, man. My back's starting to get me.
I've been looking out a window for 18 years.
60 million for Batman 89? That seems so high for back then.
What if it's not everything I dreamed it would be?
It will be.
And what if it is?
Yeah.
What do I do then?
I mean, Jack, well, one, his Joker died, so that'd be one thing. Yeah, Keaton killed all of his villains each time. Or they at least died at the end of each one. So it makes it hard to have some of them reprise their roles. Dude, Sal, hell yeah. I mean, I really want to know how they're going to explain this Han thing. Dude, I was all for justice for Han, but I didn't think they'd bring him back. So how are they going to explain this one? They faked us out with Michelle Rodriguez's character. Letty faked us out with her. The only person so far that's still dead is Gal Gadot's character, and I can't remember her character's even like name at all.
I should have given it to you before, but I was just scared. And the thing is, I'm not scared anymore. You know what I mean?
Keaton is the best Batman for me too.
I'm starting to.
He's not mine, man. My favorite live action Batman right now is still Ben Affleck. Because I think he's the closest to the comics that we've gotten, and I think the Snyder Cut was definitely the closest that we've had for it. But I think Robert Pattinson is going to be a really strong contender when that comes out. I'm really excited to see how that whole thing turns out. Bale had a lot of good qualities going for him, but he didn't have the detective and the intelligence aspects of Batman down, and I know they were going for a more realistic take on everything, but like his fight scenes were never fun for me to watch, which is the main complaint I have about like the older Batman movies, is like the action was just never really what you were there for.
Okay.
But they had those other aspects of it. I just threw my hands in the air with Han came back. I was just like, what would be messed up is if Johnny Tran somehow survived. Oh, dude. Yeah, that would be interesting. Don't know how they'd explain that, though. Wow. Or Jesse in the beginning. Was that his name? That if he was alive, too. Best Batman, Lego Batman. If we're going outside the realm of live action, I have to go with Kevin Conroy, man. Batman the Animated Series. But Lego Batman is really good. Really good. That movie was so good. Yeah, man. It does, doesn't it? The Batman trailer. So time means nothing anymore. God, I hate. Fuck you. I hate these things, dude. Shit. I didn't mean to waste that. Alright. That trailer, though, for the Batman gave me chills. I'm vengeance. Yeah, me too, to be honest, Becca. I remember Brian felt Tran for a pulse and yelled, call 911. Say that if he was already dead makes you think we never saw it. And we never saw confirmation that Jesse died. Not wrong. Since you seem to be a bit of a Fast fan, how do you like, it's been a long time, so I can't remember his name. Why I can't remember his name. The main character from 3, Tokyo Drift. Were you disappointed he didn't end up having a bigger role with everybody when he finally got to meet the group? Because I know I was. Him just having that one-off little moment. What was my favorite crossover? I'm pretty sure we've talked about this already, GX. We've talked about it a lot. I'm pretty sure you've asked it. But it's still Crisis on Earth X is my favorite crossover. I mean, you can't really top Conroy because, like, for more than one generation, he's He's the voice of Batman that is in your brain. I can launch enemies. No. And I don't know. I also the Lucas Black. Yeah, that was it. That was just annoying initially, but he's in the next. Is he? He's in FF9?
Eugene!
I haven't seen that. Because, yeah, I was like, oh, wow, this is all this built up to is him just bringing a fucking bag?
He's run off town and forgotten you.
This really wants to make him the black sheep of the whole thing. Well, that's good, at least.
Who are you?
And the fight scenes for Moon Knight will be badass. I think we're going to see some badass stuff in Moon Knight. Did you really say that Ben Affleck is your favorite Batman? Yes.
And it's not with him.
My favorite live action Batman. Don't you dare come in here to chastise me. I have my reasons.
Rapunzel! Mother? Oh, my
Look at the trailer and the backyard scene. He's at the table at Dom's. It's really fast, and
Are you all right?
I think Twink
Are you
is
hurt?
sitting next to him.
Mother, how did you...
I was so
I'm gonna have to
worried.
double check that because I didn't notice that.
So I followed you, and I saw them attack you, and
Oh, I forgot to ask, what's your opinion on Naughty Dog's remaking Last of Us for PS5? I mean, go for it. Why not? Make your money where you make your money. They need to... Naughty Dog needs to port their shit to PC, damn it. I'll care when they make the announcement that it's on PC. Because at this point, I'm likely to believe PS5s don't exist. Because scalpers won't let me have any. Fucking scalpers, man. This shit pisses me off. And to play Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, I'm gonna have to have a PS5 that comes out in June. And if they're not available, I'm going to be paying scalper prices, and that's some bullshit.
Dear mother, you should let them be.
Oh yeah, dude, you can't get a PS5 normally. Some people got super lucky, but more scalpers own PS5s than stores have had them on hand.
But that's like locking her in some prison.
Over 50% of the world's stock is in the hands of scalpers. And then, yeah, on top of that, Mega's nailing it right there. On top of that, there's a current global chip shortage that's affecting the production of PS5s, Xbox Ones, computers, and all kinds of stuff. So they can't really make more either. It's really fucking stupid.
Let's say she's keeping
Just like
Rapunzel on the
squish
shelf
marshmallows,
for
you can't
us.
find them anywhere.
An extra pawn in case you fail to find the
And then on
remaining
top of that,
Guardians of Light.
Pokemon cards became trending in the news again because people were starting to buy those up and scalp those for whatever reason. I don't even know why Pokemon cards came back into the fold here recently, super strong.
Yes. 7 who inherited the princess's light after their role was fulfilled.
What's up,
So you
Alexei?
don't care about her? You guys just want Rapunzel for your own purposes. Well, you're
What?
done here.
Yeah, market price, they're $500. But if you want one, the only way to buy one right now is through eBay. And right now, the average price is like between $1,000 and $1,500 if you want one. Because none of the vendors, because they're not available in stores. You can't buy them in stores because for whatever reason, Sony and the vendors have only agreed to sell them online. But all the websites don't have bot protection. So people are using these bots to buy out all the stock before within milliseconds. Like the moment there's stock, it's all gone because the bots can just snatch it up real quick. Fun fact, Taylor. Surprised you're still here, Kazi. Tyler Hecklin went to prom with Katie Cassidy. That's cool. Is an automobile industry, and this chip shortage is affecting us as well. The rest of the shortage will take up to 2 years to be remedied. That's insane. That's going to affect a lot because I know it's become such a big deal that the president, the government is getting involved as to why it's this bad or whatever. Given what can they do? There's not really anything they can do. But yeah, it's that bad. It's pretty bad because the government can't get shit they need. So wow, that's probably why the latest Nike Air Jordans bought out so fast, boss. Yeah, man. People are using these little like bot programs that can automatically go through the browsers faster than anybody, because it can bypass all the links and stuff and get there before, put in their credit card information, put in that, all that stuff, multiple orders, boom, bang, 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 gone. Stock's gone. It's so bad.
Oh, Rapunzel. Do you even hear yourself? Why would you
The only real thing you can do anymore is hope for physical stock, but nobody's doing that right now.
It was all you.
I really hope that Diggle changes his name to Stewart and he appears in GL as the Green Lantern in the Arrowverse. I think he's going to, man. I think they set that up when he learned the truth about his father, that his father wasn't the hero he believed him to be, and that his stepfather, General Stewart, was the one that really was the hero in his life. I think he's going to legally change his name to honor his stepfather. Denounce the Diggle name, take the Stewart name, bing bang boom, he's John Stewart.
All of this is as it should be.
No. You were wrong
And then they,
about the world.
yeah, man. I mean, I understand it. I understand scalpers.
And I will never let you
Because they can make, they've made, there's been some that's made like hundreds of thousands of dollars from reselling PS5s. Yeah, nobody can buy Pokemon cards right now either. Like, didn't they ban scalpers from buying concert tickets? I mean, it's like, you're not supposed to buy them, but I mean, you can't really stop people either. And there's not really a way to verify it when you actually show up to the concert, whether or not you scalped a ticket or not. But if you're caught doing it, that can get you in trouble. The thing is, it's not illegal to scalp, which is why it's this weird place we're at, because it's never been like this before. And it's all because of technology. You think that Lynn is related to John? In this universe, maybe, but I doubt anymore. I don't think they'll go that route. I don't think they'll have Diggle be related to Lynn, but it'd be cool if they did that. Because them both being in the same universe now kind of makes that a little more complicated than it was when they were in separate universes, because that was what her brother's tie was supposed to be too. But we'll see. Have I ever watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I have. It's made like in the 90s, so I'm not sure. Yeah.
How did I end
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh no! Flynn! Can I sell you? Mecca.
In her mother's tower.
This kid on Discord was like, hey, can I sell you a stack of Pokemon cards? I mean, at least you didn't. At least he still has them. At least your kid still has them. I got rid of mine. Like a dumbass. Back when I was a teenager, I was moving and I was too lazy. Listen to this shit, man. I was too lazy to pack them. I had bags of them.
Let's go, Max.
And I was like, what am I going to do with these? And I threw them away. What a fucking idiot. I had a full set of the original 150 too. They weren't like all first editions or anything, but I did have like a full set of the the original 150 and stuff in a binder, and I was just like, I don't need this. Mike left 300K in the trash. Probably, dude. I did have some first editions too. I do know that. So fuck me, right? Dumbass. I was like, these aren't gonna be worth anything really in the future, and look at me now. Fucking stupid. I also got rid of my Sega Genesis, my Nintendo 64, my GameCube, and all the games I had with them. I'm such a dumbass, man. I'm officially the smartest man on the internet. Oh, yeah, that's one way to put it. Don't worry, when I gave my best friend going away gift in 87, all my Transformers parents were pissed. Damn. Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't even give them away to anybody. I just threw them out. They ended up in the trash somewhere. There's probably in some fucking dump, rotting away. What's up, Marcos? I hope you had a good sleep. Okay, the music's taking a long time to fade. Oh, it's because we need to rush somewhere. We need to get back to... I forgot this is an entire sequence. And I know they're not worth as much, but I junked a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards too, a bunch of Digimon cards. Yeah, I didn't own Ocarina of Time, but yeah, I did have a GameCube and a 64 with a bunch of like old, like original games and stuff. Mistakes, man. It's not here. It's not here. It's in the next area over. Have you watched What's Happening? I don't know what that is. Oh, shit. No, I'm gonna summon Meow Wow. Oh, yeah. Meow Wow! Big chunker coming for you! I don't want this anymore. Proceeds to throw a couple $1,000s in the trash. I just underestimated the value of that shit, man. Or was too dumb and naive to care. Whichever. Never played Dream Drop. It's really good. It's one of my favorites. I thought it's really fun. The drop mechanic can get a little frustrating, but it's a good time.
That can't be good. Hurry!
So the new Spider-Man movie, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, not reprising the role. Nothing's confirmed yet. We don't know if they are. We don't know if they're not. Say his Metamucil so and go to sleep. Waterbed of tears from Grookun. That's oh man. I feel you, man. Thanks for stopping in, though. Hope you have a good rest, a good night. Good conversation. All right, we're going to flare force these motherfuckers. Yeah, but if WandaVision taught me anything, is that I'm not going to get my hopes up about cameos and anything. I'm just going to enjoy what happens and what gets confirmed.
We're almost there.
Yeah, I did notice the time until I didn't notice my time until my cousin was still awake, so I'm also out. Good job, Mecca. Getting called out by your kid. You have a good night. Stupid spinning bats. I really hate these chariot fuckers. Almost 8:30 a.m. in the UK. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's late for me, but I'm usually up this late because I'm not the brightest. Or I wouldn't say that. Well, yeah, I would. But also that I don't have a lot of self-control. For whatever reason, my brain tells me that if I sleep, I'm wasting time. She hit me with a list of shows. Like I've seen a shit ton of I Love Lucy. I've never watched The Cosby Show. I've never seen Good Times. I've never seen Three's Company. I've seen Full House a few times. I don't think I've ever watched The Brady Bunch, but I'm aware of it. I've never watched Saved by the Bell. I don't care to watch Fuller House personally. I Love Lucy, Bewitched, Addams Family, Munsters, Beverly Hillbillies. For whatever reason, I have a hard time saying that. Andy Griffith. I Dream of Jeannie. Did I say that already? Bewitched. Yeah, all those were all the shows I really remember watching when I was a kid.
I'm going.
And I enjoyed those. All right, final boss. I think we should get a third movie. More than Tobey Maguire should get a fourth.
Stop fighting! No, I won't stop. For every minute of the rest of my life, I will fight. I will never stop.
I think Andrew Garfield got the short of the stick because I think he was a great Spider-Man in a mediocre series.
If you let me save him, I will go with you.
Because they I don't know, the writing in both the first one and the second one weren't all that great, and I think the strongest things about them were him, the way he played both Peter and Spider-Man, the suit, the cinematography was really good, and his chemistry with Gwen Stacy. Obviously, it helps because those two were dating in real life, so it helped.
Let me heal him.
I would honestly personally rather have a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie, even though personally, than a third Andrew Garfield movie. Unless that, because the direction they were going with that was definitely going into Sinister Six territory, and they haven't earned that yet.
Rapunzel. I promise. You have to trust me.
How's the Epic Games exclusive Keyblade? Honestly, I can't really tell you too much of the difference of it, so I'm not sure.
But if you do this, then
The reason he was fired is stupid as hell. Was he fired? Or they just not continue the franchise?
Rapunzel. Wait.
Swing! You're a brunette now. murdered by a chameleon. Good job. Because he couldn't attend a convention because he was sick. I don't know if that's completely the reason. The movie didn't make its money back. The critical reception was for both movies were extremely mixed. The fan reception and the critical reception to the second film was straight trash. And the MCU was growing, and they did that deal to make a new Spider-Man. I think all of those sealed the fate of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man more than that. Tobey Maguire was a 30-year-old teenager 20 years ago. When those movies came out, 50-year-old Tobey is still in college in Spider-Man 4. Probably. I mean, that was just the thing back in the day. I mean, they casted, for like legal rights and working rights, casted older people to play those roles just so they could work them longer hours. But I don't know, man. Today, our 20 and 30-year-olds that are being produced don't really look it anymore. So they can get away with it. Like that girl on Superman and Lois. The high school Lana's daughter, Sarah Lang, or Sarah Cushing. She's like late 20s, maybe even 30. I can't remember how old she is. No, I think she's like mid 20s or something like that. But she does not look it. Not really. Yeah, I think that would make sense. If they did do like a continuation with Toby, it would make sense for them to do like a huge time jump. Yeah, I might be wrong about the 30, but I know she's definitely an adult. However, the kid playing Jordan is actually 16. Yeah, I forgot I can't do that. Which... Damn it. Get off of me. Gosh. Son of a bitch. I think she might be 22. I could be wrong. I don't remember. All I know is she's above age. She's definitely not a high school age, and he is. Jordan, the kid playing Jordan, I think he might be. I think he's also in his 20s. I can't remember. Oh, you piece of shit. Yeah, you hide on that tower. And you... Stop it. 24. Got nice. Okay. I wasn't too far off. Shit. Gargamon, how old is the kid that plays Jonathan? Because I know at least that the kid that plays Jordan is, I think, 16. Or 15. He's one of those. There we go. Another boss down. Brum, dum, dum. Another boss down.
Don't go. Stay with me, Eugene. Oh. Flower gleam and glow. Let your power shine. Make the clock reverse.
Rapunzel.
Bring back what once was mine.
Yes.
Rapunzel.
What?
Rapunzel. You were my new dream.
And you were mine.
Good night, hon. That's not correct. He's definitely not 21.
Heal what has been hurt.
Jonathan
Change
Kent.
fate's design. Save what has been lost. Bring back what once was mine. What once was mine.
Yeah, Jordan Elias, who plays Jonathan, is 2 years older than Jordan. Alex Grafen. Bastard kid's taller than me. Was the Garfin's born in 2004. So he's 17? He will be 17 in September. So he's 16 right now.
Rapunzel.
Eugene.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you I've got a thing for brunettes?
Eugene.
I'm effing this up, Mike. Good job, Gargo. You're trying at least. Ended up doing it myself. Good job. Man, last time I saw a kid climb up a tower to witness two lovers in an embrace, it was a brother and sister banging. And then that kid died. Or got paralyzed.
Rapunzel, you're finally gonna get to see your real home.
I know. I mean, I can't believe it. I can finally be with my real family. I couldn't have done it without your help.
You're welcome.
Well, from where I'm standing, the kingdom couldn't ask for a better princess. And I couldn't have asked for better sidekicks. Thanks.
Yes, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I
Maximus play
love
nice.
Zachary Levi, man.
Huh? Fine.
Again, I'll say it again. I'm so glad that they came back to do fresh voice work for this game.
We haven't seen the guy controlling the monsters in a while, so that's one less worry.
But there's still a chance that he might be around here somewhere.
Well, if he comes back and tries to bother Rapunzel again, then Flynn will keep
Yeah,
us
she's like,
safe,
ah, she's fine.
and we three won't be far behind.
It's fine when they're evil. That's how it works in Disney. No need to mourn.
True. But nevertheless, I won't let her out of my sight.
Shut up, Eugene.
Oh, Eugene.
Eugene?
Oh, that's my real name.
Fitzherbert.
Eugene Fitzherbert. That's right. I never told you guys.
That's different.
I think it's a great name.
Me too. Nice to re-meet you, Eugene.
Hey, I thought I was the only one you were going to tell.
Don't worry. I've saved plenty of Fitzherberty secrets just for you.
Really?
Lol.
Hey, what are you two lovebirds talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You can tell us.
Yeah, it's not
Shut
nice
up,
to keep
Donald.
secrets.
This one is none of your business.
It's between
Get him.
when a man loves a woman, or a man loves a man, or a woman loves a woman, or a woman loves a horse. Anyway, what's your most embarrassing moment in your life, if you don't mind me asking? That is difficult. So that is true, Flint. She called him Eugene out loud. So, whoops. They can't tell us this game's family friendly. The ever after Keyblade form changes. Mirage Staff is actually stupid powerful if you have a good magic build, which I chose not to go with because I always go with the smack it with a stick approach.
You sure this box thingy's even real?
Yes,
Yeah, just how do you know that?
it is etched.
It's what?
Come with me.
Where to?
Team Smash and Bash.
Help us. Sora's sure not looking for the box.
Who said anything about
There you go.
following
That
them?
sounds a little bit better. But Jordan's not. He's not 17 yet because his birthday's in September, so he'll be 17 in a few months. Because I know you just subtracted the year from the current year. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing because I did it.
What? We're too late?
Yes. Evan would know all about the replicas from his time with Vexen in the organization.
My bad.
He was recompleted like the rest of us, but he didn't regain consciousness. After Lee left, he must have woken and taken his leave.
Give me this.
Alias here.
Fine.
and
You did it, man. Good
turned
job.
The whole town upside down to try and find him. But no Evan.
You know, it bothers me when they didn't give some of these characters voice lines. I understood it with Phil, but I don't understand why Zaldin and Alias don't say jack shit in this. They just stand there.
There may still be documents around, but all of them from well before he made any significant progress.
Do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no place that he could go now that he's human.
You know, I was so surprised for
The Dark Corridor.
Zexion to be such a important character and relevant and empathetic character. Somebody that actually helps you. Like, cause he was such a little narcissistic butt when he was in the organization.
What if Evan was taken?
Of course.
They are the strong stoic types, though. That is true. That is very much their shtick.
We better go tell Master Yen Sid. And Sora.
Those
and
old
the others,
Dylan's
too.
a little more about honor and whatnot. Alias is kind of more of your typical knight kind of guy. Think of Dylan more like a samurai. God, man, the graphics in this game is so good.
Humanity is a precious gift, and yet you desire to return to the organization?
Oh yes, of course. One eradication at Axel's hands was enough to learn where not to place my trust.
I talked to this voice actor a few times back in the day on MySpace. He was really chill. I asked him a lot of questions about Bleach and stuff like that, and he was pretty responsive. It was cool.
Humanity. Give me my research. I must see it to fruition, no matter the cost.
I don't know why his name's blanking on me right now.
Yes. Soon they will replace, not just replicate. Given a heart, they can become just as real as any human.
This game also redeemed Vexen so hard, dude.
I would hate to think we invited you back into our ranks, only for you to fail to deliver our final vessel, Vexen.
It's Derek Stephen Prince, right? I think that's his name.
You guys should check it out.
Derek Stephen. Yeah. I was right. I was doubting myself for a minute, but I was right. That was his name. All right, so we are going to just save before we go out. James, like a tweet 2014 drawing a Starlink. Dude, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. And yes, Marcus Pan, because it looks cool. That's the main thing. I used to stand on high dumb shit all the time back when I was younger and more spry. Just because, I don't know, getting up to high things made me feel good. Anyway, that's it for tonight. We'll see if I might pop on tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises because I always make promises and then don't feel like it the next day or something happens. Batwoman's tomorrow, so it definitely won't be in the evening because I'll be watching Batwoman and then doing my reaction for that. Black Lightning returns Monday. Flash and Supergirl are both Tuesday. Wednesday, I actually get to take it off. And then Thursday night, we got Falcon the Winter Soldier. Friday evening, we got Invincible. And then the weeks repeat. Jesus Christ, why did I do this to myself? Anyway, hope you all enjoy it. Watch all the shit. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for this Kingdom Hearts journey. Just the chill stream, man. I'm going to be playing a lot of this going forward because I need to catch up this data with my PS4 save, which is going to take a long time. Let's be honest. To 100% this game again is going to take a while. But I'm going to put in the effort. Catch you all later. Have a good night. Or good day. Who knows? I don't know where you all are.